Make a grocery store run here. If y'all wondering why it sounds like I'm on a dirt road, it's because I have my studs on for winter time because I had a tire on the back go bad, and these are a different size, so I didn't want to have two different size tires on the back, one wide one and one thin one. That would look stupid. So I put both the studs on. They're on 16-inch wheels, not 17s. So there you have it. Some of this ride on part of it on the interstate going down. My phone on the new cell phone holder got off eBay that isn't very good. The clamp is really weak because everything is plastic. If it would have been a metal clamp, metal arm, would have been better, like some kind of aluminum or something. But you know, what do you expect? It's from China. There you go. So anyway, still on a little bit of a high from winning second place at that car show. So he had like several classes. They had classes for pickups, tractors, and cars. And they had a couple of categories for each. They had original class, modified, and then I forget what the other one was. I don't remember on the paper because you have to fill out. You have to put your name on there. They give you a number. Unless you fill out another ticket to put in your dash, so people know what to vote for. Because what they do with that particular car show is they, the people walking around looking at the cars vote. They write down on the slip who they want. They put that number in the bucket. Hey, I want whatever. Mine was number 32. So we're going to get on Interstate 68 and drive down to Frostburg exit. Get off there, and then we're going to get down Vail Summit Road and get off in Clary'sville, and then go to LaVale and go to Walmart from there. don't rip on the car like that, it's been a while. There, it looks like somebody almost forgot to turn into the weigh station. But usually, they have a pass there at the weigh station that you can get, that you can just pass through if you pay for this pass for the year. Your trucking company, they can go through the weigh stations, have to weigh in. It's all about money. The state doesn't give a fuck about you. All they care about is that and how much money you can give them. So if you're a trucking company, this state here has a hard-on for out-of-state money for some reason. Like it's a big commodity, like, you know, they have a hard-on for, like Mexico has a hard-on for American currency. Doesn't really make sense, but that weigh station, I talked to some cops in there and they said that that's an automated system. What you do is when you pull on there, the scale will pick you at random to be checked out. Damn, bridge is pretty rough back there. But anyhow, they pick out who they're gonna. The system will just pick out at random who they're gonna send back to the garage to be inspected. One company I worked for that really takes good care of their trucks is Marple Trucking or R&R Trucking. They really take good care of their trucks. They grease them once a week. They're always serviced on time. If you have an issue, you tell the mechanic at the end of the day, and it's your night to be serviced, or it doesn't really go. They'll fix it regardless. If you need a tire or they'll rotate your rear tires. Usually when they do the oil change, they'll grease it, they'll change your oil, they'll check all your fluids, and then they'll rotate the rear tires, replace any if necessary. Replace any of the steer tires if they need it. Pretty good company, but they didn't pay very good. They have over 100 trucks, but they just didn't pay you much. You made 25% of what the truck makes. I mean, and that, the trouble is with that is the pay never changes. It doesn't go up. And the only one that's really making the money are the guys at the top that own all the shit. Which, you know, I get it, I understand. That's only fair. But the thing is when you drive something like that, you're paid by the load instead of by the hour, you lose ultimately. This is the intersection I had my accident last November, and lost my car. I lost my blue and silver Mercury with the push bar. Yep. There's a Barton trucking dump truck. Must be having some issues. They were just sitting there because they're tired of fucking driving, wanted to. I know what that fucking feels like. It's really miserable sitting in one of them bastards all day if you don't have any air conditioning. And my license, my CDL class is a Class B with straight stick. So I don't have any restrictions on mine other than I have to wear glasses and I don't have hazmat. But I've talked to fuel companies in the past around here, and they said that if you're willing, they'll help you get the hazmat part. Will they pay your way? And you get the hazmat, of course you have to have it to haul fuel. Which I think's fucking stupid. They think everybody's a fucking terrorist. They didn't start that shit till 9/11 hit. Right away, you gotta have your hazmat, mister, because you're a terrorist. Drive this loaded fuel truck into a business somewhere. Yeah, because you do it around here because there's like a whole fucking 10 people that work somewhere. Really gonna take some lives out. Really gonna kill some motherfuckers. Yeah. That's just, like I said, it's all a money thing. It's a big, big money thing. That's like drunk drivers. If you have enough money, you can get out of drunk driving charges. You don't have to worry about it. I'll just be like, hey, you son of a bitch. You're driving drunk, I caught you, take you to jail. Well, you talk to the cops and they say, well, I got, $5,000 I can pay you fellas. Keep my fucking license. They'll take it. They'll take the bribes. Especially these cops around here, buddy. They're fucking dirty. Dirty as they get. If you have a small business and you're fairly large around the area and you have a reputation to upkeep, like say your kid goes out and does a bunch of drugs or some shit, does some stupid shit, gets in trouble, they'll take it to trial, but it will never, depending on how much you're willing to pay, your kid or whatever will get off. Get off with minimal fines and charges. A little community service. It's just terrible how corrupt things are in the fucking United States. Because if you're willing, if you're fucking willing, if you're willing to pay the fucking money, if you got the money be above the law anytime. That's why they say, all these Democrats down here in D.C., they sit around and say, oh, no one's above the law. Yep, they are. What the fuck is this guy doing? Not sure where they're going or... Fucking people. Ooh, it's $3.19 down here. It came down a whole fucking... Oh, it came down a good bit down here. Gasoline. It's still $3.25 at Hilltop. Down here it's $3.19. Let's see what it is at Sheets out here. I bet it's still the same fucking price. $3.22. Now, if I get on the interstate, go about 2 hours down through the state to like Frederick County, it'll be like $2 and something down there. Don't fucking ask me why. I don't have no fucking clue why. There's lots of jobs down that way. Lots of very high-paying jobs. People really make a good living down that part of the state. Well, from Washington County down, everybody's paid very well. You hit Allegheny County and Garrett County, they're, well, for right now, there ain't no fucking work. And when you get a job around here, it doesn't fucking pay. Unless it's somebody that's out of state. Show I was at, it got so hot up there, my phone actually shut down. It had shut down just right after I was done taking video of the last car, which was the yellow Dodge Dart. There are like a bunch of old ladies down here at Walmart. They keep changing the grocery pickup spots.